How important is food for you? When you're on a vacation, how important is the food? Are you one of those people who go from site to site, see a bridge, go on a cruise, see a tower, and ultimately, somewhere towards the end of the day, feel like, oh, why am I feeling so weird in my stomach? I'm hungry. And then you just grab whatever, wherever you can find, just easy. Or are you on the other extreme who plan for food like it's a mission? Okay, like they want to go to the best restaurants. They actually do the research beforehand to find the best restaurants. Sometimes they're the most expensive restaurants in the city as well, and then make it a plan, as in at 5 o'clock we have to be here so that we can go there at 6 o'clock and get there at 6:30. And this is like a whole mission to just get the food sample that particular restaurant. Which one are you? I have friends like my friend Surabhi. She likes to actually research the restaurants in the city we are traveling to beforehand, even bookmark them on Instagram, say, I want to go to this restaurant. Okay. And usually they're pretty expensive restaurants. And then we have my friend Roberta that I travel with sometimes as well. She likes the best things in the city. So she would research as to what are the best items that city or the country is famous for, and then find out where you can find the best quality of that particular item, and then we would go there. So both approaches have their advantages and disadvantages. I'm somewhere in the middle of these two. I like food a lot, and I do eat regularly, more or less regularly, but I don't give it priority. As in, if I can walk another half an hour, see the next site, and then grab something, I would be okay with that. And when you are in Paris, food is a completely different topic there. So let me know in comments how important is food for you, and then let's get into this story of Paris. Hello again, this is Sunny, and you are watching Sunny Escapades. We are talking about my trip to Paris, and if you have not watched the last episode, you should watch, you should subscribe also, because I share a lot of tips and tricks. Like the last one, I shared 3 amazing spots from where you can take really, really good photos of the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so I went into all of detail in there, so I'm not going to repeat that now, but you should subscribe so that you don't miss things like that. Now let's continue. We were talking about Île aux Cygnes. Île aux Cygnes is a man-made island, very small island in the middle of the Seine, where you can go down some steps from Pont Bir Hakim, and then you can see some amazing things. There was one thing that would surprise you actually if you watched the last episode. So definitely you should check that out. Once I came back from there, like came back to the mainland through some steps to another bridge, then I looked around for some t-shirts because I have found that I like having t-shirts from different countries, and it's not just fun. It serves multiple ways. One thing is it's memories. So whenever I wear them, I think about the trip, and if the trip was good, usually they are, then feel good about that, like nice memories. But also the t-shirts are quite often conversation starters. Like if I go to a dance social and somebody sees the t-shirt, last Friday also somebody saw a t-shirt which was from Portugal, or no, it was from Sri Lanka. And then the lady, she said like, oh, have you been to Sri Lanka? I said, yep, that's where I bought this. So it's a conversation starter. Sometimes people have been there, people are from there, or people want to go to that place which you are portraying on your t-shirt. So it's quite good for social purposes as well. So I wanted to buy some t-shirts, and this serves another way as well, because now I don't pack any t-shirts in my suitcase to go to the place. I just buy a couple of t-shirts from there, and that is usually good for 2-3 days. Trip is perfectly fine. So I wanted to get some t-shirts. I looked around. I even saw Galerie Lafayette, which is a famous gallery, like shopping mall in Paris. It's so grand. Oh, it looks so good. Even they still had some Christmas decorations left over. And yeah, Paris does Christmas even like nicely, just like Budapest also does Christmas very well. So I went around, walked around a lot. We did not find the kind of t-shirts I was looking for, something that would have Paris or Eiffel Tower on there. But I did see a little shop, a little supermarket called Intermarché. Marché means market in French. So went in there and I bought a whole bunch of snacks. And that is one of my tips and tricks as well, to buy stuff from supermarkets so that you're not always having expensive lunches and dinners. And also there's stuff that you can just carry in your bag, so that if you're hungry in the day, instead of hunting for a great cafe or restaurant, you can just have something quickly and then hunt around more at peace if you need to. So it gives you more flexibility basically. But anyway, so once I bought the snacks, then I took the metro to this place called La Motte Grenelle. And that was close for where I was going, to Montmartre, to my hotel. On the way, took the metro, then took a bus, and from the bus, I could even see the Eiffel Tower from the bus, which is always it always makes me happy. See the Eiffel Tower from different places in Paris. It was lit up at the time as well, very beautiful. From the bus, I saw a souvenir shop. And I decided I want to get off and go to the shop. But by the time the stop came on the bus, I was too far away from there. So I walked back. On the way back, I just saw another souvenir shop. So I went in there. This is my best tip for you if you want to buy souvenirs, and you should buy something to bring back for yourself, for your friends, or family, or whoever. But don't go buying stuff from shops that are close to these places of interest. Like if you go to something that is very close to Notre Dame, or something that's very close to Sacré-Cœur, like shops that are right in front of Eiffel Tower, anything like that, you would find things more expensive there. So my tip would be, walk about 5 minutes in any direction. When you come to a normal street, you will find lots of souvenir shops there. And Paris is great for this because they have like thousands of souvenir shops, and they pretty much have the same kind of stuff, same kind of variety, and you can find that same stuff, same quality, but much cheaper if you just walk about 5-10 minutes, find it in a street. And this is what I did here as well. This was like a street thing, and it was not close to any kind of monuments or anything like that. So I found some good things, and there were some kitchen towels there that was very pretty, and I knew I would not use anything like that. I did not have any place to put them on display as well, but I still wanted to buy them, so I bought them. I was like, okay, and they will be good for my friend Aniko. She could use them. So yeah, Paris is really good for that. The only exception to this souvenir rule would be the Eiffel Tower. In the Eiffel Tower, there are some shops. There is one big official Eiffel Tower shop. I think it's on the first floor, and that one has a lot of variety of t-shirts and bags and jackets and everything. That is also expensive, but it's just exclusive. Like you won't find that stuff anywhere else, and the quality is good. Quality is like a normal shop quality, not just tourist shop quality. So I bought stuff from there as well before, and I bought stuff from different shops in Paris as well. This time also I did the same thing, and yeah, the quality can vary. So if you want something that doesn't have Paris printed on it, not a tourist kind of thing, just like a normal t-shirt, normal shirt, or anything like that, then just go to the malls. You will find all the normal brands there, and you can just buy in normal mall prices. Okay, if you want souvenirs that say I love Paris, or have Notre Dame printed on that, or Eiffel Tower printed on that, then go to some street shops out there. So yeah, I bought a couple of t-shirts from there, bought a couple of pairs of socks also from there, and bought some fridge magnets. Fridge magnets in Paris, oh wow. They are like most places you can find fridge magnets, most countries, but they have different kinds of artistic quality. Okay, some are very pretty, some are very, very basic designs. This place, like Romania, I was very disappointed. They were not very good magnets there in design wise, but Paris never disappoints. They're always such beautiful designs, so many that you will be hard pressed to choose. Like, how can I pick just 4 or 5? Because there's so many beautiful designs, some big long ones also, some tall ones also. So many. I just go crazy. So I bought, I think, 4 or 5 fridge magnets, even though I can put only one on the fridge. But yeah, it was really, really nice. So I spent some money there, then came back to my hotel, Montmartre. Montmartre was also lit up. There were some lights on the street from probably from Christmas decorations leftovers. And after spending like half an hour just changing, washing my face and stuff, then I'm like, okay, now I need food. So where do I go? I had seen on my way up to the hotel there was an Indian restaurant on the corner. So I said, okay, let's try that. There was another one on the other corner as well, by the way, that somebody else had told me about on the first day. And so I thought, okay, I'll go down this way. It was like 5 minutes walk, if that. So went in there. It was called Sai Lounge. And thankfully it was open. And it was a mix of South Indian and North Indian kind of menu. The decor was okay. The service was really excellent. They had a South Indian waiter. I think his name was Parthiban. Okay, and I just ended up chatting with him because this is something you might not know, that India has so many subcultures. Like South and North are so far apart from each other that they have completely different cultures. And I'm talking language, food, social culture, family culture, so many differences. So sometimes this create friction as well as would normal human nature, but generally it's a reason to celebrate, because you can have North Indian food and you can have South Indian food. South Indian food is completely different from the North Indian food, completely different, like a palette, different spices, but it's amazing. So I think every North Indian loves South Indian food as well. Yeah, this is like a weird thing. And you can find amazing South Indian food in Delhi, which is in the north. So here I had a choice of both. So I decided I'll have North Indian today. And I was talking to the waiter about and not just the food, but also about like South Indian movies. South Indian movies are also very different languages and different style of direction. Oh, some of them are really, really amazing. So it's something to explore. If you are into like cinema and if you like to watch Indian movies, look at South Indian movies as well. They have different casts, different heroes, different kind of stories, and some of them are so fantastic that they're worth watching again and again. I have some on my playlist all the time. So anyway, so there I ordered my my favorite chana masala, which I order everywhere in the world, and I ordered palak paneer on Parthiban's recommendation, because I don't usually like spinach that much. Palak paneer is like spinach and cottage cheese, but he said it is really good. So I said, okay, I'll try it. And I ordered small portions because I would rather have more variety and still not be complete, bursting with food, rather than have just one thing. So I could have 2 dishes if I ordered small portions, which I did. And they were both really good. Even the palak paneer was excellent. So if you are in Paris, if you are in Montmartre area, I would say just search for this place called Sai Lounge, SAI, and lounge as in lounge. It's really good. Then I ordered mango lassi for my dessert. That was also one of the best that I've had. So I was not disappointed in the food at all. The bill with everything included was 24.80 euros. This was without the tip. Even after I added the tip, it came to I don't know how much was euros, but it was in pounds. It was 23 pounds with everything. So for like 2 dishes and naan and dessert as mango lassi and everything, I think this is quite reasonable for Paris or not Paris. It's quite reasonable. You would not find anything cheaper in London. Also, it would be probably a little bit more than that in London. Okay. So the food done, and I was like happy, fed, then went back to my hotel, relaxed, copied my pictures, and then decided to sleep about midnight so that I could be ready for the next day, because next day was going to be quite a busy day. I had a lot of sightseeing in mind for that. So yeah, don't miss the next episode as well. Please subscribe so that you don't miss these, and you can have my stories as well as my tips and tricks for all these different countries and cities. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice week. Bye bye.